What's happening, brothers and sisters? It's just a small segment. Remember I said that I was gonna have Lord Lamont play his guitar, and we are gonna get into the show. And hold on, not yet, not yet. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, but Lord Lamont, welcome, Lord Lamont, too.
Hey.
Yeah, we are gonna get
Happy
into a show.
Valentine's Day.
Yep, say that again, Lord
Happy
Lamont.
Valentine's Day,
Yep,
everybody.
happy Valentine's Day to the ladies out there, the mothers, the aunts, the sisters, girlfriends, wives. But this is a segment from Lord Lamont. He plays the guitar. Remember, I said I got children that play the instruments. Then we're gonna get into the show. But Lord Lamont, do your thing. Y'all hear him play on the guitar. I might sing to it or something, but we'll see how it go. All right, let's get it. Guitar from Lord Lamont.
Yeah. All right, you just want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing. Y'all hear that? That's Lord Lamont. Yeah. Yeah. Play pretty good, don't he? Wow. I never actually heard him play. Y'all hear that? Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the beautiful thing about music. Make a song right up on the spot. Ain't gotta think it's hot. It come from the soul. End up doing it a lot. Lord Lamont played the guitar. It made it real far. And everybody there hear him play sound like a star. Lord Lamont. Y'all hear that? Alright. And he been doing this since he was 15?
Yeah. That's just something.
Oh, wow.
Except this guitar is weird because it's not supposed to, do that.
But it's still good.
Where is that?
It's raw.
Right there. You see?
Oh, okay.
When I was trying to hit that note and it... when I'm...
Oh, wow.
There's, one of these frets is messed up or something.
I see. That's okay. You're still doing good. Self-taught, brothers and sisters. Tell them how long it took you, Lord Lamont, to perfect
really,
that.
I don't know.
You say 5 years to really get it? Then you say
3-4 years, but it would have took 2 or 1.
Oh, okay.
If I would have really.
Because life got in the way and you.
Yeah.
Okay,
see, those last 2 years, I was like a starving artist.
Oh.
Literally living off my guitar. So I was playing guitar sometimes for fucking 20 hours at a time.
Wow.
I was I had in my old guitar, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Mona. It was a Taylor 214 CE.
Wow.
With a bunch of stickers on it, dude. There's pictures of it on my Instagram.
Oh, wow.
It got stolen when I first moved here out of my car.
Yeah,
I had that the whole time.
Wow.
What the fuck? I had that the whole time.
Wow.
That I was on the whatever,
right,
and in trouble,
right,
and traveling the country and stuff like that.
And messed around and met the wrong person,
And then went through all of this hardship, and then the whole time I'm like, yeah, guitar is gonna get me through it, man. I'll survive off my guitar. Watch, blood, sweat, and tears in my guitar for when I was at MATC,
right.
Taking a class before COVID.
Wow.
Somebody
I went to MATC
busted
too.
my window and took my guitar out the back seat of.
Damn. You should have kept it in the trunk.
At the time. The trunk was full.
Oh.
We had gotten in that argument, remember? This was right after I was like, fuck you, Dad. I'll fucking leave then. Remember?
Well.
So
I don't want
yeah.
to. Yeah.
That was such a shitty week for me. It was one bad thing.
Oh well. We hearing that's a learning lesson thing. It's over with now. We here now. Look, here we are.
Exactly. That's the way I look at it now.
Yeah. So take us out so we can get to this show. Lead us off with some more guitar playing.
Yeah.
I love that raw sound. It's nice to hear that. don't take you long to get into your zone either. All right. I like that. I like that. Dun, 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 dun. What? Yeah. EBX LAMONT. Yeah. Wanna break that rhyme and to make us shine and to make it show when we do this that we doing fine. Spectacular and one of a kind. And we can do this living in the world, creative design. Go. All right, brothers and sisters, just wanted to give a little sample. Thank you, Lord Lamont. Yep, and we'll have more of that. We're gonna have freestyles too, but y'all had to hear him.
I wanted to debut some like music, other music shit too.
And you see when he's playing that guitar, it brought up a little pain and passion in there. You see that? That's the good thing about music, because like I said, music is like emotion. You got to deal with it all.
You know, the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, well, damn, after that fucking story I just told, I hope people aren't like, well,
no, because you real.
That's all you learned from that?
No, that's part of what you learned. That's part of what you learned from that. That's just a part of it.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. It's just me just like, I don't know, just like talking about my ego.
So, yeah. And that's beautiful, because everything goes into music. Pain, love, happy, sad, it all goes into music. But that's what makes it authentic and make it beautiful. Yeah.
Right.
All right, we're going to get you this show, so hold that thought, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, welcome to another EBX and Lord Lamont show. We got Lord Lamont in the building.
What up, everybody?
Yep, and we were supposed to do a show yesterday, but it got a little late. He couldn't get over here, and had to fire him and rehire him. And but I couldn't let this go without talking to him, because this has been in my spirit. I've been wanting to talk about it, and I thought he probably think it's pretty interesting too. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, welcome Lord Lamont, and I'm gonna say the title, and we gonna get into it. The power of hip hop and classical music, and let nothing stop our passion. And we're gonna speak on L'Oreal Lyrical and a few other artists that
RIP.
Yeah, and a few other artists that me and Lord Lamont were just speaking on a little while ago before we got on here, a couple of artists. And let nothing stop our passion and be committed to it. Like this brother on the banner, Joseph Bologne. And I'm gonna read an introduction, and I'm gonna start off with an introduction, and Lord Lamont got some things that he wanna say that he looked up and read too, and because this brother was deep. He really was. He was a deep brother. And so I'm gonna start off the introduction, and thank those that's been riding along. Again, this is another father and son discussion, EBX and Lord Lamont show, and we appreciate current subscriber, new subscriber, anybody that view. We thank you and we salute you. You know, if you hang in there for a minute or the whole podcast, we appreciate you. You know, because we know it's a lot of content creators out there. So the fact that anybody take the time to listen to me and Lord Lamont, we appreciate you and we thank you. All right. And I'm going to get into this introduction and let Lord Lamont jump on in after me. And y'all know how we do. We tag team. Of course, we're going to have a hip hop break too. And we'll get to that. But right now, Joseph Bologne is our inspiration. All right. I'm going to get into it. Leaders and teachers, student spirit. Let's go. Joseph Bologne. Well, before let me start. Salute to Lord Lamont too for the guitar playing at the beginning. I wanted to touch on that before we move on. And that's pre-recorded. We did that on a podcast called Conquer Our Life Part 2. We talked about we gave honor to our families and stuff like that in that podcast. Matter of fact, I put that in the end screen. And but yeah, I just want people to hear that raw guitar from Lord Lamont. Self-taught, took him a long time, and as you heard, he went through some pain while he was playing that guitar. So it relates to this brother on the banner. And his photo will throw you, because it threw me when I first saw it. But this is one of them, don't read a book by its cover, because this brother was deep. He really was. All right, so let's get into it. Joseph Bologne, Chevalier de Saint Georges, if I said his name right, the Black Mozart, was famously a champion fencer, which Lord Lamont brought to my attention. I didn't even know that. Fencer and renowned composer, violinist in the 18th century France, regarded as the finest fencer in France by age 17. Holy crap, 17.
Yeah, he was award-winning.
All right, let me finish. He was known for incredible speed and offense in duels, while also being a virtuoso. I can't say it. Virtuoso. Thank you. Who, say that again, Lord Lamont.
A virtuoso.
Virtuoso, who led Parisin? Parisian orchestras?
Yes.
Okay, and Lord Lamont, I'm going to let you take it from there, because you were speaking on a sister that knew him, or a female. I don't know if she's a sister, but you said a woman that was a revolutionary.
Marie Antoinette.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna let you take it from there.
He also was friends with the Duke of New Orleans. He was born to a plantation owner, a wealthy plantation owner.
Really?
And yes, and a Senegalese slave.
What kind of slave?
Senegalese, Senegal.
Oh.
It's kind of like Caribbean black. Kind of like, I don't know. You could say like, I don't know.
That's what his
South America and Africa kind of mixed together.
Is that what his nationality was? Or
he was white and black, yeah.
Okay, well you can kind of see it.
The melanin was Senegal. He was from Senegal.
That's how powerful melanin is.
Yeah. So at the age of 7, his wealthy father,
right?
Probably to hide him, I'm guessing.
Right.
Sent him to Paris, where he attended formal colleges, upscale colleges.
Right. So his father was protecting him?
Yes. And probably also protecting his plantation, his name and reputation. A white man having a half-black son.
Right. Ooh, and back in the 1700s, I can imagine.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That was a big deal.
Yeah.
So he shipped his little ass off to France.
Right.
And so hence why he wore the powdered wigs, and he was of the upper class.
Wow.
But
had a heart of a fucking lion.
But yeah, exactly.
Or should I say tiger?
Because he was mixed.
Yeah.
He was looked at as a black man. So he was looked down upon and immediately alienated all his life.
You can kind of relate to this brother, huh?
Absolutely.
Because you mixed.
Absolutely. And he ended up being a colonel in the military. At one point, he was conducting the Paris Opera. But the racist, wealthy white folks thwarted him. They were like, we can't have this nigga running. Excuse my language.
No,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
we can't have this.
That's how they talk back then.
Running our good opera. Like,
right.
Get him out of here. So,
but his talent was so powerful.
People wanted to hear him.
He was undeniable.
Exactly. So he shifted his focus to composing operas. He joined a new orchestra, the Concert de la Loge Olympique.
Right.
And by 1785, though, he had stopped composing altogether.
Right.
Due to the racism and the outbreak of the French Revolution in 1789. He left for England, but when he returned, he joined the National Guard. And that's where he served as a colonel in the Légion Saint-Georges, which comprised of many other citizens of color.
Right.
His social and professional ties, were with prominent and other upper class figures such as Marie Antoinette.
Right.
Antoinette, the Duke of Orleans, who made him a target of the Reign of Terror. I don't know what the Reign of Terror is.
Wait, back up a little bit before you got to the Reign of Terror. Start reading from there again, right before you got to that part. What was that again?
His social and professional ties to prominent figures such as Marie Antoinette and the Duke of Orleans made him a target of the Reign of Terror.
All because of his talent.
Yeah.
That's probably why he took up fencing.
Oh, it was during the French Revolution of the First Republic, a series of massacres and numerous public executions took place. Oh, I see. Response to the federal revolts, revolutionary fervor, and anti-clerical sentiment and accusations of treason by the Committee of Public Safety. So, like, when they were killing Marie Antoinette and shit like that, that was that.
Marie Antoinette, what's that?
Marie Antoinette was a very famous person from this era.
Okay. Now, that woman you spoke on, what was that woman you spoke on?
That's the woman.
That's her?
Yes.
And you said they, like, really treated her horrible?
Yeah.
And she was kind of like a revolutionary, right?
She was.
And
let me see what I can
Okay.
find
And she knew Joseph Bologne?
Yep. They were friends.
Oh, wow. So she was a straight up general. She was a beast.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, he died at the age of 53. He didn't lie, but he didn't tell people that he had an ulcer and other things that he ignored.
Oh, Joseph Bologne had an ulcer?
Yes.
Wow. So he was battling with shit on the outside and battling the sickness he had. That's wow. Yeah. He was strong, man.
She was Queen Consort of France.
Say her name again.
Marie Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette. We might have to kind of do a show on her.
Yeah.
That's what I like about researching, man.
She was young. She was only 21.
Wow. And they were powerful.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And I will say, I'll be honest, Lord Lamont's mixed. You know, his mom is Caucasian, but she's rare. She's a rarity. I don't know. Like, didn't you say she had Indian? Remember we talked about how you had that dream about that Indian ancestors? And I don't know. Me and Tina just always had this connection. She was just different. She wasn't like other people. And when you told me she had Indian in her blood and you had that dream, it all makes sense.
Right.
Because she's a leader. She really is. And I don't make no excuses. It's just something we met. We clicked. And me and Tina never really had no real issues. It just didn't work out. You know, just one of them things that didn't work out. But it really wasn't no really bad breakup. We just split our ways, you know. We were young. You know what I mean? That was back in the 90s. My way I think now, to be honest, Tina was pretty much the same way she was back then as she is now. I was the one that wasn't that mature. She was more mature than I was. I can be honest. You know, some people, they make excuses. Well, I was with a Caucasian girl. No, it was just I met her and, you know. But I love my sisters too. You know, I love my sisters. That's just it's like I don't look to be with a Caucasian girl. That's just who I ended up being with. We clicked back then, you know. But I love my sisters. I ain't trying to like kumbaya. But some Caucasian people you run across that are not bad. You know, that's all right. You know, it just depends on the circles we're running in. You know who we are. So I just want to throw that out there, you know. So yeah, but she's a good woman. She is. She's a trooper. She's a general. I told her that in Messenger. And that was kind of funny you said that. He's like, that's why she got that general authority. I literally said that in a inbox to her when she was coming up here to help you when you was kind of having a little trouble. Yeah. And she came up here and got you and took you back up where she was or whatever. I said, Tina, you always been a general. And then here we are months later. She's like, yeah, I had a dream about an Indian. That's why mom has that general DNA. I was like, wow, I told her she was a general. Wow. She does. She has Indian blood in her. And it shows. She's a leader. Real talk. And she's I don't know. God just made Tina different than a lot of people. I'm sorry. She's just different, man. And everybody likes Tina. You know, she was liked by all races and nationalities. She just, I don't know. Some individuals are just rare like that. Yeah, kind of like Eminem. She put me in the mind of Eminem. He's just a rarity. Right. Jim Carrey, he's another rarity.
They just have that energy.
Bill Burr, he's another rare one.
Yeah. Right. These like just real people that are just so.
Who's the other one we like? They got a podcast and no martial arts. Joe Rogan. He's another rarity. Yeah. You know, so
man, and his life is awesome. And it's
right. And it's about understanding. It's not about kumbaya or you would if something happened you would turn. No. I'm for anybody righteous. Put it like that.
Exactly.
You know, but I love my black people because I'm a black man. I'm always gonna speak on black people.
For real.
But I also respect people who are righteous and who are not trying to corrupt people.
It's bigger than race. A lot of things.
It is. It's really money, greed, and, you know, power. You know, so because I know that's a touchy subject and it's very controversial. But I'm not afraid to speak on it. I'm not gonna be afraid of it. You know, so. But I just wanted to touch on that because I'm a realist now. I'm in my old man phase. Fuck that.
Right. We got time.
I kind of had this conversation with Nika yesterday. I'm 56 now. I ain't got time for bullshit no more. I just don't have the patience for it. Right. It's like your spirit can't tolerate shit no more when you get up in age. It's like it bothers you. You know, you have to be real with yourself. Right. You won't feel right.
Right, exactly.
That's kind of what Brother Lance been on. You know, I understand Lance more now. You know, I do. A lot of times I try to look at it from his point of view, the shit he's dealing with. Because when you got status and you kind of out there a little bit, you got all these sharks coming at you. And I could hear it in his speech. It's like I could hear the irritation.
Right.
Like, I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Who's bothering him? But when you listen to him, you almost take it personal. You're like, damn, why he? But you got to go deeper.
Right.
You got because he probably getting all these emails. He getting stupid ass people. Maybe calling him or texting him. Could you imagine
Trolls
that?
And stupid asses
and all he wanted
to be funny and
exactly.
fuck around. You got people who are way too political and in their own, like, up their own ass about everything.
Right.
Those are the type of people that send death threats and shit
right.
like that.
Right. And it's okay to have, like, a healthy debate, you know, but I think he's dealing with a lot of
right. You know,
ignorant.
And also those types of people, too, are the types of people that'll go and try to uncover as much shit about you as they can and bring up all this other stupid shit.
Yeah. And it's like
piss you off.
It makes him not want to. Yeah, it makes him not want to deal with people. You know, it's like now I see why he the way he is. It's like I understand now. You know, it's crazy. That's why I ain't so quick to. I would love us to have more viewers and all that, but it's like I'm almost afraid that. You know what I'm saying?
Because the more viewers you get, there's not everybody's in touch.
Nah.
Not everybody knows what's up. Not everybody is healthy for you. Good.
That's
for
true.
You know, a lot of people are fucking toxic.
So I understand. The brother. He helped me a lot. Him and Kwaku. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's why I bring him up. I mean, he one of the brothers that kind of lit the fire up under my furnace, so to speak.
Yeah, you've always spoken highly.
Yeah.
Especially of Lance Skirv.
Yeah, and Kwaku.
And Kwaku and Professor Griff.
And right, and even if I had my little opinions or something, I didn't know. I get to myself, work it out, because some people don't know how to do that. They want to get in the comments and start shit and nah.
Well, because that's they want the entertainment, and to them that's what YouTube and Facebook is.
Want some attention.
I want to see what these juicy comments are.
Mm-hmm. Without even
nothing
thinking.
Against that, and there's nothing wrong with scrolling through the comments and
right.
engaging and in a dialogue that's appropriate and healthy and good,
Because some people need to learn etiquette. Because sometimes if you're not thinking and you just make a comment, well, fuck this, I'm gonna show him how smart I am or she or whatever. Then you put a comment in there without thinking. And you just throw yourself into some drama.
Right, exactly. And now you start looking stupid because now you're at the whimsy of whatever the bullshit's going on.
Because he do have soldiers in his corner. And they'll come in there, them damn comments, they'll tell your ass. Because some of them, you got a lot of people that's for him. Yeah. He got more people that's for him than against him. So he got some soldiers that been loyal to him on the platform. Right,
that'll come in there and flame whoever's shit up.
Oh, and they'll tell them,
and then be the type of motherfuckers that'll show up at your door talking about are you, at da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. I found your information. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to come outside and answer for this consequences. Shit right here.
Like I told you that time, that dude, I told you about that. The dude showed up. He didn't do nothing to the person. But he just let them know he could find them. Because they was saying shit on his platform.
Yeah.
And he was a big ass dude. But he was the most humblest, nicest dude. He just said, I'm just letting you know, I can find you. I heard that bullshit y'all put. The girl didn't even open the door. Who is you? Get off my porch. And I said, I'm just letting you know I could find you. I heard that shit y'all put in my comments. People need to stop that,
Yeah.
So I know we kind of got off on a little tangent,
right.
But,
What's crazy is dude walking up there defending himself could have caught a fucking bullet.
That's true.
Is what's crazy too.
That's true.
And fucking people would have been, well,
I
but
bet
it opens, like you said, a dialogue and and a way of going about things.
Yeah.
That we all need to get on the same page about.
I bet she second guessed it next time she make a comment somebody's platform.
I bet she won't never do that shit again.
Because that's hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He really was looking out for her.
Yeah, so that's why I don't comment unless I got something to say. I commented on LeVar Walker, the comedian, recently. Man, he did a special. It was so funny. It was hilarious. And I was like, LeVar Walker's always funny, but this is a funny one. He put a love on it, and so that's what we got to do. Encourage each other.
Right.
Everything don't have to be. If you got opinion, every opinion don't need to be said. Some opinions, keep it to yourself.
Exactly.
So, yeah, but that's what I call chat room and comment etiquette. Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's get back to Joseph Bologne. How much time we got? Okay. Oh, we good. We great. We good.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I wanted to do this early. I kind of like these morning ones.
I like it's a different vibe too.
Yeah, and we both are fresh. You're freshly waking up.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I couldn't go another week, and I felt bad. Like, dang, I really wanted us to do that discussion. So, yeah, we just got off on a tangent. But salute to the teachers I've learned from. Real talk, male, female. I'm for the righteous. That's what I'm for. All right. Okay, so we talked about the sister, the last we left off. What was that sister name? You said that was with Joseph Bologne?
She wasn't a sister. She was white. She was
she was white.
She was
okay.
She was the queen of France for a little bit.
Oh, okay,
at
cool.
At the end of and she was viewed as a traitor who...
But she was righteous.
Ran the country into debt. But a lot of people say she was framed.
Oh.
And shit like that. And really, she was trying to change... King Louis was kind of really the evil guy. He was executed too. That was her husband.
Dang. So anybody...
Ultimately, she was killed because she was of Austrian descent.
Right.
And so the French nationalists, the people native of France, looked at her as a traitor and felt that she needed to die with her husband to signify the completion of the revolution of France, which was the demolishing or the abolition of monarchy, which was when France became a democratic state.
I can hear your voice coming through that mic beautifully.
Awesome.
It's like your voice is like powerful. Yeah, that's dope though. Yeah, so rest in peace and in power to Joseph Bologne, and say the other female name again.
Marie Antoinette.
And that's a black girl name, it sound like.
It does sound like a black
You know what I noticed? I was watching Andy Griffith. You notice a lot of the names on there are black names?
Yeah.
Like Barney Fife, one of his girl name is dang, I can't
Barney
remember.
Fife sounds like a nigga name.
But their names, I can't remember the names in it. But I know, we'll say that for a comedy heavy, because we got another comedy heavy hitters coming up too. Episode 8.
Yeah.
This one gonna be on Tracy Morgan. He's gonna be our tribute. And I also want us to go a little deeper on John Witherspoon. We're going to do a little history on where he was from and stuff like that, because I don't think we went deep enough. But he won't be the tribute, but he'll be in the list. And Country Wayne going to be on the list. And we're going to get into it. Because Tracy Morgan's... Did you know Tracy Morgan was in a coma for 10 days? Yeah, man, he's
got a new show out that looks hilarious.
Man, I heard him speak, almost shed tears. Dude, he said some deep stuff.
He's been very knowledgeable, bro.
And it's like, he said when he came back from that coma, man, he's like, the life. He said, I'm closer to God than anybody. I was like, you got a point. Anybody always said, I would love to know a person that died and came back or transitioned came back. I would want to know everything they know. Because that's somebody that could tell you something about that other side. So, yeah. So, look for that, brothers and sisters. Comedy heavy hitters, episode 8. And there's going to be Tracy Morgan. Matter of fact, that'll probably be Saturday. Lord of mine, get over here. Yep. You know what? We'll make it 3 o'clock. Would that be a little better?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll make it 3 o'clock Saturday. Yeah. Because I think 2 might be kind of hard for him to get over here. So, we'll do 3 o'clock.
Cool.
So, yeah, we'll say 2, but 3 at the latest, because he might not be able to make it at 2 o'clock. So I gotta anticipate things might happen. Sometimes things just happen, man. You can't control. All right. Well, see, you spoke on her. I'm gonna speak a little bit more, and I'm gonna get to this hip hop break because I want to speak on L'Oreal Lyrical, and we're gonna come back and speak on J. Cole, T.I., Damani, and their discussion. J. Cole and a little bit about Cameron, and I want to speak on Damani about building his own, finding his own way, and not other than his father's path. He is smart. He was really smart. He chose his own path.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into that when we come back. But let me read this last thing about, well, not last thing, but one more thing about Joseph Bologne, because he's our inspiration. And okay. Key details on his dual career: fencing. See, offense, defense. He was a fencing master. Admitted to the prestigious, what did it say, Boeschers Academy, Boesseres Academy at 13. Known for his exponential speed. Exponential speed and agility, often besting experienced instructors.
Yeah.
So he was outdoing the instructors.
Yeah, and he famously defeated a rival who mocked his heritage.
Wow.
There's a 2023 movie that dropped called Chevalier.
Yeah.
That's about him.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Calvin Harris, or who? I think it was Calvin Harris the third.
So he was better than the sensei, so to speak.
Yeah.
He was better than the master.
He was crowned a master as a teenager.
Wow. That is dope. Man, the things we can do, we put our mind to it. And this in the 1700s.
Yeah, he was knighted by King Louis the
wow.
15th.
And he was black and what?
Black and white. He was a black Creole Frenchman.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah. Like I said, that's a very touchy topic and very controversial. That's why I said I'm gonna dive into it. I spoke on your mom and stuff like that before.
He commanded a regiment during the French Revolution.
Commanded, say that again.
Commanded a regiment
of
the French army.
Now what is that exactly? A regiment?
A squad.
Okay.
A group of soldiers.
So he formed his own soldiers?
Yeah, and led it. Yeah.
Wow. Yep. Damn, he wasn't fucking playing, was he?
He survived that too, because he didn't die until later at 53.
53, that's a long time. So he led. Wow, that's awesome, man. We could learn. People could learn a lot from this dude.
Yeah, he went through a lot.
And I always keep thinking in my mind, 1700s. He really didn't have a lot of resources, a lot of enemies around him. That was a tough ass dude. Holy shit.
Shit was way more brutal then.
Yeah. He had to be tough. Yeah. He had to be a beast.
He could have been killed at any time.
Yeah.
Being black and white.
That's kind of what Bruce Lee was facing. Bruce Lee everywhere.
Oh, I know.
Everybody wanted to challenge him.
That's why he left Asia and went to America. Because gangs. He couldn't stop getting gangs to either wanting to fight him or wanting him to take out other motherfuckers.
And the triads didn't want him teaching the Kung Fu to,
exactly,
like I said in the movie.
Because he grew up on the streets. People don't know this, but Bruce Lee was a gang member. Yeah. He grew up in that shit. Yeah. That's all he did. He was an enforcer and a killer.
And these little gangs around here in America don't got shit on them triads. Them triads and play.
Sneak through your window and snap your neck so quick you would never even know it. This
I would say,
need a gun.
Hell yeah. I would say the triads and the Russian mafia. Them two right there, they need to be fucked with.
Who else don't play? The MS-13.
Say that again.
The MS-13 and the El Salvadorians.
Oh yeah.
The South American fucking cartels. Yeah. Those motherfuckers don't play either. They'll snatch up your whole family and kill all your nieces and nephews and send you fingers
like Richard Pryor
every fucking 6 months for the
rest
of your life.
This comedian. I didn't mean to cut you off. This like that. That's what the comedian said about Denzel. He said that's who killed Denzel in that movie, the Russian mafia. Yeah. Well, Richard Pryor, like when Richard Pryor said in a joke too. He said, them 7-Eleven, them Nazis, boy, you don't fuck with them.
Them neither, bro.
He said, what's the joke Richard Pryor did? He said, hey, Mr. Nazi, mother sucker. And he said, the Nazi looked at him and said, what is this? He said, oh, nothing. My bad. Like them boots, Holmes. Because they just look at you with that stone face. It's like no fear at all. They fear no race at all.
You know what's crazy about them neo-Nazis, too, is in, like, Texas and down south, They're big CEOs and have whole chapters with like pamphlets and official sanctioned meetings and all kind of type of shit.
So they be running. They had the police force and shit scared of their ass.
They got Nazi cops. They got neo-Nazi cops down here in the motherfucker. You think they don't get people and they be like, look, you're gonna go and you're gonna get this job and you're gonna do this and you're gonna da-da-da, but you're gonna report to me.
And these little young, some of these YNs up here think they hard. Oh, you know I did. Okay, we're gonna get to this hip hop break, but I gotta say one more thing. I heard about Trump is making the YNs. He drafting the YNs into the army. I thought I saw that in the media.
There's a lot. I'm hearing that.
I heard a comedian make a joke about that. He said we need to take all somebody we know too. I don't know who it was. Said we need to take all these YNs, think they gangsters, take their ass over in Iraq or some shit like that. I've been hearing,
and that makes sense. And that's what we should do with a lot of
like.
Did
Trump hear that and use that?
Instead of you catch a kid with a button, right, with the switch on his gun, that's like a federal 10 years, right? Mm-hmm. Instead of throwing his life away, and now, 10 years, the boy might not make it out of prison.
Yeah, it's true.
10 years is a long time. There's a lot of lifers in there that don't give a fuck.
That's true.
That'll see a young kid, that's fresh meat.
Yeah.
So, and you either gonna get down or you finna stab the motherfucker that's gonna try to rape you. Either way, you probably not getting out.
Yeah.
You stab somebody in prison, that's like 7 years.
Yeah.
If they don't die. If they die, you're looking at life.
Yeah. I always say what we do righteous in the present, benefit us in the future.
So instead of sending these motherfuckers off to that, send them to boot camp. Send them to boot camp.
And that'll scare the shit out of them.
Be like, look, okay, you can either do this 10 years in prison, or you can go do this little 2 years, do your due diligence, serve your motherfucking time for this country, come back, get paid money for the rest of your life, even after the 2 years if you don't die. Plus, there's tech jobs. There's little, you could be an analyst, a specialist.
Yeah.
You don't gotta be an infantryman.
Yep. Yep.
And then have a safety net for you and your family for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's all about choices. That's what I've been on. Yeah, that's what that's what Tracy Morgan was talking about. He said all begins with a choice. I don't care what opinion we have, what we agree. It's all about choices.
I wish I would have had an opportunity like that instead of catching a felony to go join the military. Yeah. I would have did that in a heartbeat.
Yeah. What he said he lived in that law. He said even if you had a felony, he's still drafting them in there.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Dude, I might do that. I could still get into the military.
Oh, well, that's on you. I ain't gonna place my opinion on that.
I know. I have mixed
about it too. I ain't gonna lie.
Look,
I'd be scared to death. I'm like, damn. I'd be missing the discussions we have. You over there and that shit. So it's a.
I would go for like.
We already in the war. We in the war right here in America.
Yeah.
Shit.
I would I don't know. Maybe Air Force, fly planes, or some type of tech side of it. Or shit. Well, but then you might fuck around and end up being the nigga that flies the drones into the motherfucking base and has to blow them up, and then or some shit. Or you might be the motherfucker gotta coordinate the missile strikes.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I don't ever want to hear about nobody talking about they can't do something, because this brother on the banner, he proved when you commit yourself to something you love and you fighting for your life or humanity, you will let nothing stop it. He's a proof. Real. And he lived all the way up to 53.
Yeah, and then pretty much his ass to the middle with the racists in the middle of nowhere, far from home. He wasn't in America.
He was literally around killers. That's just...
And not even like broke killers, like...
And you know what?
Killers that can make your family disappear.
Yeah, killers, and you know what? Like back then...
Poison motherfuckers.
Yeah, and back then, Brother Joseph, I bet... Back then, you could kill and almost get away with it.
Probably.
Back in them days.
Not so much the prominence, because status was everything in the social class.
Yeah.
But,
all right.
There's to say, they probably numerous times they tried to blacklist him or poison him and shit like that.
Well, he's still in the history books right now today. They let you know how powerful he was. Yeah. Wow. A lot of people can learn from him. I actually seen a brother... it was another brother had his picture on there, so people do know about him. I just didn't ever know this. Like I said, this information for me, the history to have on our channel. Yeah, so it's something I never knew either. All right, but we're going to get back to Joseph Bologne, and we're going to speak on L'Oreal Lyrical when we come back. Let's get to this hip-hop break. We got deep as usual. All right, brothers and sisters, let me turn this down. MC, the first song. Let's see, should I make that the first song? I got 2 songs. The first one is Your Mind Right, and the second one is Get Stronger. This is an older song I made. I don't think Lord of mine ever heard that one. It's called Get Stronger. The first one is like I said, Your Mind Right. I think this is the second song Lord Lamont and I collabed on. Yep, and he helped produce this. Salute to Golden Child. That's where we got the beat from. And Lamont critiqued this, and he cut it and edited it, and he did all that stuff himself. Yep, okay. So we'll be back after this, brothers and sisters. Salute to Joseph Bologne, who was our inspiration on the banner today. And don't let the looks fool you. He was a beast. All right. For those who don't know, some people might know. All right. Be back after this. Your mind right. Keep your mind right.
Yeah. Man, there's so much going on out here today. You know, that's why I do what I do. Real talk. Sometimes I just be wanting to put the mic down. Like, man, I can't. Too old for this, bro. It's in me. But just stuff that comes in you sometimes, I was born. When you gotta give, had a cousin tell me one time, you gotta share it. So everybody, get your mind right. Take a look around. And then somebody dies. Take the time, man. Get your mind right. For my brothers and sisters that's out there struggling, take the time, get your mind right. Take a look around. Man, yeah. Somebody dies, that's why I do what I do. How I get up on the bike, I continue to school. But I don't think that I'm better than you. I want you to win and never be confused. Yeah, be a good woman, man, and be a good dude. I'ma tell you something, yeah, conducive to you. I will never let you down, making sure I stay around. I lift the spirits up every time I'm on the sound. It's EBXCARES, yeah, I don't know what's next. I'm going for perfection, yeah, that's it. I got love, yeah, all up in the air. I won't stop, yeah, I'm a rock, I'm a lion, raw. I'm staying like this, and in this life, man, I don't see no quit. I see the glory in my creator, making me greater, born and raised indicator. I'm still rocking in the mill, doing what I will. I'm in a heart like steel. I gotta be strong, it's people that depend on me. I gotta be a beast, man, while I'm in these streets. It's killing and shooting and hurting, and it's all I see. In this life, ain't no devil ever get to me. I never flee, I stay like this. And yeah, what's next? I'm staying me, yeah, EBXCARES, let's go.
Hey, if it ain't stressful, then something ain't right. I ain't gonna lie, but you know what? Take it, turn it into good stress, it'll build you. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Everything can be positive or negative. So I hope all your negatives turn them into positive, and you continue to prosper because you deserve it.
From placenta to winter, I came out the box, staying cold like it was winter. Born sinner, this ain't J. Cole world, but it's a cold ass world for a nigga. Sometimes we feel like we in hell. I've been had a grimace since day one. I've been A1, even when I doubted it. That's the power in belief of self and well, the righteous well. I was up late nights trying to get it. Hitting bumps, streaming the freaking the baddest bitches, and making $1 million. Plus some my niggas win. No minus, I'm sick, jaundice, nigga sinus. I be myself, stunting with the globe. Whew. On my back atlas, once lost with no atlas, but at last I feel I found myself a big ups to the family. No, we loco, crazy with it. Oh no, it just comes automatic. My stab is multifaceted, full of beauty, truth, pain, and madness. I hope you get the picture. No static, I want no static, only globes with the man on circular. Nigga, catch me in rotation, heavy facing life on my own terms. This is my vertical. I'm about to flip the realest first. You know I'm the driver, but been a rider. Hey, I just wanna do my thing. Clean and clear, my
my inventions. Pop, crystal, here I'm soul, I rock. On nights like this, I stand at hell at the moon and shit. Like, what I mean is I'm a dog with my platoon and shit. Like, dog, I got the meanest shit that you ever heard. It's all perspective, I'm sorry for flexing. It's just a part of complexion. My mind's a tech, a weapon. I vex niggas, no second guessing. I'm hitting switches. I've been hitched in with the business since mama was whooping my ass up with the switches. Now look at me, the boy hitting switches.
All right, and it's amazing in that song. You actually mentioned J. Cole, yeah, and you mentioned your mom and your complexion, and it all relates to what we was just talking about, the complexion and all that.
Oh, nice.
Yep, and as you can see, that was L'Oreal Lyrical. We're gonna come back to that after this song. That was L'Oreal Lyrical, the speech here in the middle of that song, if y'all heard it. And I'm gonna have to record just that little part, and keep that. Yeah, but the next song is Get Stronger. This is back when I first started uploading music. We'll be back after this to get back into the inspiration of Joe Bologne on the banner here. He was a powerful brother. All right, we'll be back after this, Spell Breakers.
Wanna get stronger, I'm trying to live a little longer. I just wanna be happy. Man, I'm gonna get stronger, and I'm gonna live longer. I just wanna be happy longer. I just wanna get stronger, I'm just trying to live longer. I just wanna be happy. I'ma keep on lifting up my brothers and sisters, like I say, yeah. And I never let you get tooker. Never be a rookie, looky. And you never, I was shooky. The devil, I give you a shovel. I never be in a hole, but yeah, I'm on another level. And no, I don't need no help. I take my black people, put them on the top shelf. Cause I'm black, and that's where I came from. I got daughters, and I got sons. I want us to grow up, never run. And be here, sometimes have fun. Yeah, cause I wanna be happy. Keep it going, and I'm proud my hair nappy. Proud of who I be. Stay up on this beast, and I stay up beast. Woo! I gotta get stronger. I said I wanna live longer. I wanna be happy. Stronger. Yeah, I wanna live longer. Right. I'ma get stronger. Yeah, I just wanna be happy. I love doing music, get it up on my soul. I like to say I love my sisters and my bros. And I stay up on my square, stay up on my toes. And yeah, don't let the devil treat you like a hoe. Be happy and master your craft. And think of where you at. Just relax and kick to the facts. And stay up on this microphone and attack. And yeah, the beats, yeah, keep it in thee. And this is the only way that I see. I get it out my soul on this MIC. I just want to be happy. I mean, I'm gonna get stronger, and I wanna live longer. Yeah, I just wanna be happy. Yeah, I wanna get stronger. Yeah, and I'm gonna live longer. Yeah, I just wanna be happy. Yeah, one, still, peace.
Woo! I freestyled that song too. Yeah, like I say, I'm not a freestylist per se, but when I'm feeling it, I'm feeling the same way with Lord Lamont. When he feeling it, it kicks in. We know when we know. Yeah, this one, like when I woke up this morning, I said, yeah, this gonna be a good one. I was already feeling it when I woke up. I said, yeah, we gonna get it in this morning. This gonna be a good one. All right, Lord Lamont, we gonna let's stop on L'Oreal Lyrical, that speech that was in the middle of that song. And remember how you told me how you felt when you did she message you that message, and you said how she just flowed, was so natural, how she said it.
She sent it to me. I was like, yo, could you say something on this song? She was like, all right, send it to me, let me hear it. I'm like, here's the song. And then I played her the 2 verses, and then she was like, all right, here's this.
Wow, just that quick.
No, yeah.
And her brain worked like that. I always talk about, when I speak on L'Oreal Lyrical, I always speak on how educated she was, street savvy. What do you say? She can cut hair, do hair. She knew about computers. She knew how to do ads and all that kind of type of stuff.
She was a businesswoman, an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And she was about her.
She sold makeup.
Yeah, she sold everything.
She was a true hustler.
Yeah, she had multiple different streams of income regularly.
And I always said if she was, you know, may she rest in peace and in power, she would have had a huge ass platform. She would have been bigger than us.
Oh hell yeah! If she would have got on streaming and shit, oh fuck yeah,
she would have blew up.
Oh yeah, dude, perfect personality for streaming.
Yeah. And I'm sure she would have had her girls with her. And we got to keep reminding me. I got to look up Sam K and Angela Jackson. I got to look them up, see if I can find them. See if they. I know Angela around because I think she on Instagram. But the Sam K girl, I got to look her up. I've been saying I want to do that because I want to get in touch with them.
I would love to have a conversation.
Yeah, and let them know that I be playing their songs and you know that music. They probably forgot about that song. They probably hear that song like, wow, I remember me and L'Oreal. I remember when we made that. Yeah, so I got to get in touch with them sisters. And that's another thing Tracy Morgan spoke on, time. That was his main point of that whole discussion they had. It was him, Tony Yayo, and another brother. And he was like adamant on time. And that's why I had you come back over here today. You know, because time, man, is precious. Mm-hmm. Even though we wait until next Saturday, we don't know what's going to happen from now until the end. So, you know.
Right. And she died so random.
Yeah. And young. Young.
For real.
But one thing I will say, I think she went peacefully because they found her in her sleep. She was sleeping. So, yeah, but like y'all say, I've missed but never forgotten. I always bring L'Oreal Lyrical up. But yeah, for those who listening, that speech right there in the middle, that was L'Oreal Lyrical. Yeah. Yep, and she just flowed with it like it wasn't nothing. Almost like it was a script. She just natural. She was natural like that. Yeah, I love my cuz. Yep. So I just wanted to stop on that because I know we play that song sometimes, but we never took the time to kind of go deep into that speech. And L'Oreal Lyrical, Lord Lamont said he reached out to her and she responded immediately. Yeah, that's dope. And you said you guys hung out and kind of hung out together, right? Kind of kicked it a little bit, Lord Lamont. You and L'Oreal Lyrical.
Her and I were tight.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Who would ever thought my cousin, my son, is kicking it? That's dope.
She was like probably her and Isaac and Braxton.
Y'all used to kind of hang out.
Mad love.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. Now you heard from Braxton? Braxton is another cousin.
Facebook. I think he's moving. He moved to Florida. Excuse me. He either moved. He's got dreads now. Like I did when I first moved here. Yeah. He grew his shit out.
Kind of like DeMar. Yeah, DeMar look like a superstar right now. Yeah, I'm so proud of DeMar.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna get back into and rest in peace and in power. L'Oreal Lyrical. That speech was. I'm gonna take that little slice of that speech and I'm gonna record just that little segment. So you guys will hear that speech from time to time. Sometimes I might do it at the beginning of a podcast, a song or something. So yeah, keep her spirit alive. Yep. And this is episode 2, if I didn't say that. I did one on Joseph Bologne by myself where I had him on the thumbnail and Lord Lamont's brother was on the banner when he was at a band concert. So that's on episode 1. So I'll put that in the end screen and Conquer Our Life part 2. That'll be in the end screen. That was a discussion with me and Lord Lamont. All right. Now we're going to get into some things we see in the media. And I did want Lord Lamont to touch on his Indian. We'll touch on that a little briefly. The dream you had. Let's touch on that a little bit. We still talking on Joseph Bologne. He's our inspiration, but that was interesting, that dream you had. And you said you had a dream about the Indian ancestor.
Yeah. I think it was, I had a long conversation with my mom when it was happening, or like when it happened the morning after.
Oh, you spoke to your mom about the dream?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What'd she say?
And what we came up with was that it seemed like, because based on what it felt like to me, like it was like my ancestors saying to me, like, you're the eldest son, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you're the chief now, you gotta carry the torch.
And literally handed you the spear.
Yeah. And continue, you know.
This is a dream he had, y'all. And this is wow. And I say when I think about your mom, and it all makes sense. She has it, and when I think about, look at Tina, I can visualize it now. I can see the Indian in her.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Wow. Ain't that something? Yeah, because like I said, she has a fiery spirit. Like, would you say she own her own business right now today?
Yeah, yes.
Always handle her business. Always. Yep. She always been even toned. She ain't never, I don't know, I just, ain't really nothing bad I could say about her. She's never really done nothing, bad. Like I said, we were young when we together. It just didn't work out. Just what it was.
Right.
Yeah, so, yep. So thank that great divine that brought us together now. And yeah, but one day we're gonna have a podcast on ancestry and his Indian and you looking at Lord Lamont, if you see pictures on our channel, if you really take a good look at Lord Lamont, you can see that Indian in him too. Cause Lamont fiery too. Yeah, I can even see the little redness in your skin cause Indians got red skin.
Yep.
And I can vaguely see it in Tina. You can see it a little bit. Yep. That little bit of redness cause what is it? I don't know what is the color of Indian. Kind of like an olive. Yeah. Red brownish kind of color. Yeah. So I definitely can see it. So be thankful for those who are, just an upright human being and, just doing what they supposed to do and not hurt nobody. And Tina's one of them. She ain't out to hurt nobody. She's helped people along the way, to be honest. Yeah. So she's a trooper. Yeah. So I just want to touch on a little bit about his dream he had. The Indian handed him a spear. And so apparently Indian ancestors entrust Lord Lamont, see something in Lord Lamont that Lord Lamont probably don't see in himself. That they try to show him in that dream. He's a leader. So that's why you like the job thing. That's really why you clash with the job thing. Cause it's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Cause even though I got a job, I know exactly where you're coming from. You know what I mean? Yeah. The shit you got to deal with and all that shit. Trust me, I understand all that shit. Because I ain't going to lie. At first, I was like, Lord, you need to get a job and do this, that, and the third. But then when I start kind of understanding him and seeing everybody's path is just different. Yeah. You just not with that shit. You might not have it now, but you more of an independent. You just like, man, I can't do this shit.
Supposed to,
and then
that's why I think streaming and doing this is what I'm supposed to do.
And also, and when you was like doing your job, going to work, it's all these other people around you that made you not want to be there. Yeah. And then you trying to get off work, you can't get off because people don't show up. And
right.
You're like, okay, I'm trying to do what Pops told me. I'm trying to. That's one thing I can say. He did put his foot in there. He tried to do it. He did it as long as he possibly could. But I work a job. We all have work jobs. We know how it can be. A lot of times it's not the job itself. It's the people at the job. Right. Yeah. So I understand now. Now I don't give a fuck. I know Lord Lamont now. Because we didn't see each other for a long time. So I had to kind of we had to kind of feel each other out, know who we were, so. Right. And it took some shuffling and learning and took a little friction and, a little up and down. But now I understand, because I know how these jobs can be, real talk. So we just got to let people lead their own path sometimes, and just kind of give them advice and guide them. All right, but let's move on over to, this is still about Joseph Bologne. He's our inspiration because, man, if we can learn anything from anybody, this brother on the banner, man, he was a beast, real talk, and fought through shit that we could never imagine. All right, let's get in. Let's talk about T.I. and Damani. They had a wonderful discussion, and Damani turned down a 6-figure income. They wanted him to be on, The Hustling? What's that reality show T.I. had? What was it called? It was something Hustle. Grand Hustle.
Grand Hustle.
Right, but I can't remember. I don't know if that's exactly what the title was.
Grand Hustle Family or something.
Yeah, if you want to, you can kind of look it up. We can get an idea. But he said he turned it down because he wanted to pursue his music career, which was very bold of him. Took a lot of courage. And T.I. said, what made you... I love their discussion, too, their interview. I loved it. He's so mature, man, and laid back. But T.I. said, what made you turn down 6 figures? He said
it was T.I. and Tiny was the show, The Family Hustle.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, The Family Hustle. And Damani said he wanted to pursue his music. No, first he said, T.I. said, what made you turn down 6 figures? He said, Damani was kind of funny though. He said, delusional. But he said at the time, that's what he felt. He wanted to lead his own path. He wanted to do his own thing. He said he didn't want to really... He was inspired by his dad, but he didn't want to literally walk in his footsteps. He wanted to find his own way, is what he was saying. But T.I. was funny. T.I. said, man, I understand where you're coming from, but if it was me, I would have made that work. He said, I would have pursued my music, but I would have found out a way to get them 6 figures. But it was funny. He said they made it easy for him, too. He said all he had to do was make appearances, like on vacations and holidays, special events. He said he didn't really have to be on the whole show. He said they would have paid him, but he said he didn't want to do that. And T.I. said he respected him for that. So they had you had to watch the interview, Lord Lamont, sometime. It was a wonderful interview. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, because it relates to me and Lord Lamont.
Cool,
yeah.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, so and Damani, salute to Damani, all his kids, man. And I know they all had their challenges. Even the one that was kind of acting out, he doing good. You know, I love the conversation T.I. called him during the interview, and T.I. asked him, "What's the younger one name that was kind of getting in trouble? The one you call badass? What's his name?
King?
Yeah, he called King during the interview. He said, King. He said, what we doing? King was like being positive. And he said, we done with all that, right? He said, yep. He said, we on some positive stuff, right? He said, I'm trying. And then hung up the phone. I said, that was so cool. You know, so yeah. T.I. I think he told King to kind of pull back from that 50 thing. 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I tell you, they all stood up, didn't they? They all stood up for their mom, for their family. So you got to respect that. But they should have just left it alone. And what he said about 50 Mom. And it's just escalate and get worse. So we don't know I haven't heard anything else. Actually, 50 Cent did something positive here lately. He gave some money to an organization, something he was doing.
50 did?
So that was good to see.
50 did some good shit. 50, remember when Coney was in Africa? That African dude was like, he was a famous African dude who turned into a fucking dictator, and he was, all the kids that looked up to him, he tried to turn them into child soldiers.
Yeah.
Well, 50 Cent spent like millions of dollars like paying for people to and from Africa, people to leave Africa,
right,
and start new lives, and people to go into Africa and to get that motherfucker,
right. So
to save them kids.
So 50, please stick to that. Stick to the positive stuff. Leave that other stuff alone. Real talk. We too old for that. You know, stay away from that petty stuff. Leave it alone.
50's just he's had a good run with that fucking public beef shit. Everything that nigga is, I can see why he's like, oh, this is makes me money.
Yeah, but people are tired of it. I seen it in comments. People
getting that 50.
People said that the AI shit is getting old. They said they're tired of it. Right. Him making these little memes and stuff. Right. And there's a lot of people in the comments that said they're sick of it.
Like, because he did the blah blah.
And making T.I. look bad and all that shit. It ain't even real, you know.
Exactly,
so,
it's goofy.
And dude, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people in the comments, they all said the same thing. Like, man, okay, we sick of the AI shit.
Right.
Enough.
See, now it's so obvious that, like, damn, so 50 wasn't really just saying some good shit. He just has a really good fucking PR team. Yeah. And a really good fucking team that's handling all that shit.
Yeah.
Well,
so now
is making millions off all that shit.
So now T.I. I seen the reel. I don't know if it was old or new. Now when it shifted over to Buster, now it's supposed to be, I guess, a versus between T.I. and Busta Rhymes. I think, goddamn.
T.I. gonna smoke him, bro. That's gonna be a good ass versus. Busta got fucking some machine gun flows.
T.I. ain't gonna hold nothing back.
That's what I'm saying. T.I. got that.
He has his
shit. He's got some speedball shit too, though. There's some shit where T.I. fires off crazy, bro. That's gonna be a really good verse.
So okay, well we gonna leave from that to J. Cole and Cameron. I don't know, they had some beef down in the past. I don't know, but they on good terms now. They actually talked. I think they had a recent interview, him and Cameron. J. Cole. Salute to J. Cole. Please stay out of the way of drama, please. So he's been in the media lately. I don't know what beef him and Cameron had. Cameron always beefing with somebody.
Oh, it was over a $500,000 lawsuit.
Oh, he did mention that. J. Cole mentioned that.
Filed by Cameron over unfulfilled promises of a feature or an interview by filming an episode of Talk with Flea in March 2026. Cole expressed disappointment in the lawsuit. But the pair reconciled, turned their feud into a professional interview.
Yep.
On YouTube.
Yep, and it was wonderful. I enjoyed it. Yeah, and J. Cole kept it real though. He spoke how he felt, but he didn't do it in a malicious way. He J. Cole. J. Cole don't really come at people like that.
Right. So Cameron sued him because when J. Cole was coming up and did the off season and might delete later. Well, this was when he was already blown up, but he did some work on them albums, and he was promised a feature or a podcast appearance that never materialized.
Oh, well, maybe something happened or something. He wasn't able to.
Well, they got the interview now.
Yeah, they got it now.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's good. That's good. That's one of them things me and you always say. That
Cameron felt disrespected by the lack of follow through.
Cole felt
hurt and disappointed that a peer whom he respected took the legal route instead of just hitting him up.
He said that in an interview.
Trying to hit him up.
Right.
And his people might have been, you're going to have to file a thing.
Because they don't want unity. They don't want to see two brothers coming together. Come on.
No,
or anybody for that matter.
Never. Two legends like that from two different areas coming together, dude. You know how much that should get the hood. Nobody will die that day, motherfuckers.
Right.
They'll lose money.
But the devil couldn't stop them because, look, they still ended up linking up anyway. See, it's something that couldn't be stopped because it was meant to happen. And those are, like you said, those are two great legends. Cameron and J. Cole. Because I like Cameron. He's always in some beef or something, though. I mean, bruh, stay out of that beef and stuff. Man, that's what I don't like. I just can't do the beef and shit.
Right.
So unless you got a reason or it's something, detrimental to your life or something like that.
I want to know what it is with this 50 and Fat Joe thing.
I thought that was old. That didn't surface.
It is, but I never knew about that.
Yeah, that was something. Like I said, I don't get too much into that beefing. Cause I
feel like 50 would have fucking bodied him.
Yeah, he would have. Joe, I don't know. I just leave it like that.
Like Joe's really like that from Queens too.
Yeah.
And it's because of Fat Joe loyal to Ja Rule.
Oh yeah, we like Ja Rule. So we don't get into the beef and shit. We just place our opinions and discuss it. Yeah.
They're friends now.
But that's cool. That's what I like to hear. Yep. Well, all right. Well, salute to Ethan. I spent time with him yesterday. He's doing well and very active. He's taking dance classes. He plays the French horn. French. Wow. And we talking about a brother that was a French revolutionary. How relative. He's played the French horn. He plays basketball. I even got footage of it. He's very active. Nice. He kicks my butt in video games and. Yeah, we was playing football yesterday. Yeah, boy, he is such a sore loser. I gotta teach him about being a good sportsman. He is, man. Yeah, but he all right. I love Ethan. Yep. All right, well, let's get back to. We just wanted to speak on some things that was, the modern world. But let's get back to Joseph Bologne and salute to Lord Lamont again for the guitar at the beginning, because we're gonna tag team a little bit more about Joseph Bologne, and then we're gonna salute you divine warriors on to your divine life, because we is up to the hour mark. And we'll let Lord Lamont.
Oh shit. Yeah,
we're gonna let Lord Lamont ride on out of here. And I'm in a hurry, but I'm not in a hurry. I'm still all right. Yeah, so we're gonna get back on Joseph Bologne, because again, people can learn a lot from this brother. All this acting tough and hard, doing all this crap.
Black people, I think we're in our own version of the Wild West right now.
I know, right? A digital Wild West.
Yeah, and then it's GTA outside for all these stupid ass.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these stupid asses.
Yep, yeah.
That want to play like life don't matter.
Yeah. So, yep, I do. I care about. Sometimes I make mistakes. I'm human, but I care about my behavior and how I affect others. So. All right, well, let me read a couple little briefings on Joseph Bologne, and I'll let Lord Lamont jump in and say some positive things, and then we're going to salute you spell breakers on to your spell breaking life. All right, and again, salute to T.I., J. Cole, Cameron, and those we spoke on, 50, all of them. We just want the best for anybody. We don't want to see nobody go through bad things, and we hate seeing people beef and families get involved and all this stuff. So, but we want good for everybody. We just want to send that energy out.
Right.
All right, well, let me read some more on the brother Joseph Bologne. And again, don't let the photo throw you. Dude was a straight up G. All right, let me see. I got 3 points. Okay, music as Lord Lamont said, a virtuoso violinist, composer. He led the concert de la Logie Olympic. I can't say it. Lord Lamont, you know what? No, okay. OLYMPIQUE.
Olympique.
Okay, it's the LOGE Olympique. Okay, that's what it says, folks. I can't say. Okay, concert de la Lago. Say that word again. Olympique. Leading Parisian orchestra. Did I say that right, Lord Lamont?
Yes.
Parisian orchestra. Parisian orchestra, and composed concertos, symphonies, and operas. Yeah, he was deep. Because if you really listen to opera, it'd be really emotional. They'd be really deep.
Hell yeah.
They'd be deep. Yeah. Okay, now let's get into the military leadership. During the French Revolution, he became a colonel commanding the first all-black regiment, as Lord Lamont said, regiment in Europe in the Legion de Saint Georgius.
Yeah, so all that shit was going down, and he was like, "These white folks is crazy. Man. Let's all pull up right here.
Wow, he was a straight up G.
Sanctioned.
He was straight up G.
The military.
And you know what? And what was his weapon? Was only a sword, right? He had no guns or nothing.
He was a leader. He had guns too.
Oh, they had guns too. Okay.
They had muskets and pistols.
Okay, yeah.
But no, swordplay was a huge part of it.
Right.
Though. It took some of these muskets, and this time they were getting a little faster, but it was still a 2-minute reload time.
Right.
Each musket, a pistol, you could get 2-3 shots off.
Yeah.
So it was bang, pow, pow.
Right.
And then, and they was cutting motherfuckers with their swords.
So they couldn't fuck with him with the sword. They had to shoot him.
Probably not with the gun either. He was an athlete.
Oh, with gun too? Wow.
He was just cold.
And from the age of, 13, he started on his journey at 13. Dang. Something like that, around that age. All right, background. Born in Guadalupe, you got to pronounce this, Lord Lamont. Guadeloupe. Guadalupe. How you say that? Guadalupe. Okay. I'm gonna say it again. Born in Guadalupe. Some of these words I've never said. Guadalupe. Okay. Like Lupe Fiasco?
Yeah.
Wow. Lupe Fiasco, where you get that from? Did he know something about this dude? Wow. He is smart too, Lupe Fiasco. We spoke on him, but remember I said his name wrong. I call him Lupo. Lupe Fiasco. All right. Well, we spoke on him. We did a whole tribute to him and DMX. Okay. To an enslaved mother, which Lord Lamont spoke on earlier. Enslaved mother and a wealthy French planter. He rose to the heights of European society, including the court of Marie Antoinette. That's that female you was talking about earlier. And she was somewhat of a revolutionary too, right?
The Queen of France.
Okay, yeah. So she had power.
Yes.
But she was a righteous queen, right? She wasn't like evil, was she?
Depends on who you ask.
Oh.
But she was trying to save the...
But she wasn't against Joseph. She wasn't against him.
No.
So
they were friends.
Now, Joseph, he fought for the rights of people, right?
Yes.
Okay. For the rights of his culture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make that clear. So, well, she must have been somewhat righteous if she was on his side. All right. They took her out. So it must have been something they didn't like about it. They took her out. All right. This is the last briefing, and I'm going to let Lord Lamont jump in. And again, we're going to salute you, Divine Warriors on. All right. Often considered as a better or at least equal fencer than he was a musician. Wow. He was dope on both. His incredible high-speed skill, as Lord Lamont said, in combat was as famous as his intricate music. So they both were one of the same. So he was bad physically, he was tough physically and in music. So his physical was the threat as well as his music. He was powerful. Wow. So, well, we spoke on a little bit of hip hop. We really didn't touch on hip hop too much other than the verses thing, but that is in the title, The Power of Hip Hop. in classical music, because that shows the power. Joseph Bologne is a prime example of the power of classical music. Yeah, because I can imagine. So he had real pain when he did his music.
Oh, hell yeah.
He was literally dealing with a lot of adversity.
Yeah, for real. Being a nigga in rich France.
Yeah. So.
Around races.
Wow. So when I say the power of hip hop, I already said what the definition is: high infinite power, helping our people. Would you say hip hop is pretty powerful? What you think is more powerful, hip hop or classical music? I guess it's none of it. It's just different, I guess. Would you say hip hop is powerful? It's universal.
Oh yeah,
everybody loves it.
It's our energy. It's like our souls combined. Like
right.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends on what we're listening to. Yeah, cause you can take like who is it, Manny Fresh, and Juvenile on their platform. He was talking about he listened to a little bit of classical. And because even Rakim said he can take a jazz, some from jazz or classic, and turn it and put it in hip hop. Because hip hop is sampled just about from every genre, just about, right? Would you say, Lord Lamont?
Yeah.
Hip hop has sampled just about every genre, from Jamaican to Rastafarian to classical to jazz.
Yeah, everywhere.
That's why it's universal. That's why it's so powerful. Yeah. Yeah, and Koreans and Philippines, if I said it right. Philippines and Koreans, Chinese, they love hip hop music.
Yeah, so do the
Russians. And they can dance their ass off.
The
Russians do they?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Cause Nika and the kids, they always watching those Korean groups that be doing hip hop. They're good at it. They really good. They can dance too and sing and rap. Yeah, so that's why I say the power of hip hop, classical music. But this was more so about Joseph Bologne. His inspiration, the Black Mozart. Yep, committed passion. So that's what we can learn from this brother. So that's, like I said, don't ever say what we can't do ever. That's something Nika used to tell the kids. She used to get on when they were little. She said that word can't don't belong in this house. She used to tell the kids that when they were little.
You can do anything.
Yeah, so that's one thing she is good at.
Because if you believe you can't do something, you'll play yourself out of being able to do it.
And that's fear. Yeah. Never let fear enter. Even though we feel a little bit, conquer it, pinpoint it, see where it's coming from.
Face it.
Yeah.
That's bravery. That's courage. And that's the stuff that makes heroes.
Because I heard a brother say in a reel, he said, whether we face the fear or not, life is going to make us face it.
Exactly.
One way or another.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think Joseph Bologne and other people like him, historians, females too, sisters, brother, male, female. Yeah, that left an impact that can teach a lot of us, in this modern time. Again, he had no computer and all that stuff. He had a sword, like you said, a musket gun.
They were using quill and ink back then.
Right. And he was going through real pain.
And then the way they wrote and spoke was so much more intellectual too. Like, you really had to use your brain.
Yes.
That's what you were encouraged to do.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I say I know a lot of us, again, use AI and stuff like that, but it's all about, as me and Laura Lamont said on the podcast, it's all about navigation and regulation. Just don't let it take us over, feed our mind, All right, well, anything else you want to say positive? But we gonna sign them on out.
Appreciate y'all. It's been real.
Yep.
It's been another beautiful
morning. We in the morning.
And power of hip hop
and classical music. Yep. And again, rest in peace and in power, L'Oreal Lyrical and Ethan. Yep, Ethan, who's doing well, and his siblings, Dion and was it Dion? Let me see if I can remember everybody. Dion, Chloe, Angel, Skylar. Who am I missing? Harmony. He got another brother named Arian. God dang it. His other brother, I said Dion. Emerald. He got another brother named Emerald. I call him King Emerald. Who am I missing?
Emerald.
See, I said everybody. I think that's everybody. Yeah. Angel, Harmony, Skylar, Chloe. That's 4. Is that 4?
Yeah.
Yep. Then we got Dion, Emerald, and Arian. And of course, Ethan. Those are all his siblings. And on his other side is Andrea, Naya, Aaron, which is Lord Lamont, and Elijah. And Elijah, Naya, and Andrea, they all live in different states and cities. So I always bring them up. I haven't spoken to them in a while, but I have heard from Judy, which is Naya's mom, said that Andre and I is doing okay, but I haven't heard from Elijah. Last time I heard from him was probably 2 or 3 years ago. His brother reached out to me. So may the great divine be in their life and protect them wherever they are right now. So yeah. All right, brothers and sisters, we gonna ride on out. Thanks, Lord Lamont, for coming in. Thank those for riding along.
Thanks for having me.
Yep, for another EBX.
And Lord Lamont.
And yep, and Lord, yep.
And Lamont is French.
It is, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yep, EBX and Lord Lamont show. Yep, father and son discussion, and we just want everybody to be great and enjoy their family, enjoy life. You know.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let me turn this down because we're going to be riding out. All right. Yeah. Yeah, this is a long one. Was this 2 hours? This is the long one. Yep, but say one more thing, Lord Lamont, before you go.
Shit, have a good day. Everybody stay positive. Believe in yourself. You can do it.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah,
write that novel.
Right.
Sing that song. Write that book.
Yep, and for those, and thank you, Lord
Take
Lamont.
that course.
Yeah. And for those, and take time off social media sometimes. Get to know yourself. Be amazed what we find out about ourselves. Right. We take the time. Yeah. And anybody, for those who haven't heard, you can learn from this brother on the banner. I'm serious. Because I didn't know. I was just looking him up to see about the music. I didn't even know he was a fencer and he was a revolutionary. Wow. So for those who don't know, you can learn from this brother on the banner. So again, thank those for coming in to another EBX and Lord Lamont show, and look for this is episode 2, and I'll put episode 1 in the end screen, and Conquer Our Life part 2, that will be in the end screen, or episode 2. And again, be inspired, brothers and sisters, and there's nothing we can't do that we can put our divine mind to. Brother, sister, family in the world online, stay strong, stay great, and let nothing in this life stop our passion, especially if it's a righteous passion. And Lord Lamont and myself, we thank y'all, and we're sending out positive warrior energy. Salute.